you're a disappointment and all these things. I'm gonna need you to, yeah, zip it. Just because you had a bad lunch doesn't mean you have to have a bad dinner. Mackenzie used to be like, girl, you already messed up lunch. You might as well just say F the day. Excited as I am to leave, I'm just as scared to go. Comfort zone, I know what to expect. I'm used to being here. Y'all, it literally happened the week that I was fasting. In February, all of this happened. We got some girl talk here, but it is what it is. Y'all know we gonna keep it real. I was so embarrassed. Like, I don't know what this is, but something in here is jumping and vibrating. Here you go. Just because they're not having sex with another person, that they're okay. That's none of my business, though. I'm not judging nobody. Lord, this is something scary to ask for sure. Hey, Bookies. It is Monday and it is 8:18 and I am leaving the gym. I definitely think we're getting back into the era of working out later, but it's interesting because I'm not working out late nights. I'm working out right after work, which is weird because I've never done that before. I've always been used to sacrificing something, right? I either come extremely early where I sacrifice my night, so I have to get home and I have to go to sleep, or I am going really late and I'm sacrificing my sleep because now I got to wake up super early, but the endorphins be endorphining and the girl don't be wanting to go to sleep. So it's interesting going to the gym right after work. And honestly, I think I wouldn't say the only reason that I can say that I can do it is because, like, if I got here right after work, it would literally be, let me make sure this is recording. The girl is on. I'm sorry for ever doubting you. Okay. Shoot. Oh, shoot. Yeah. Um, I feel like if I was to come to the gym right after work and go right into like my normal workout, it would be an absolute no because it is so packed. There is literally like no way I would enjoy myself whatsoever. But I come and I sit in the parking lot until 5:30 and then I have to go and get changed because cycle class starts at 6. Cycle class lasts about 45 to 50 minutes. And so by the time I'm done with cycle class, then it's time to go work out. And by that time, it's still very packed, but people are clearing out and whatever. And at that point, it's like I'm already like so hyped up, like I'm ready to go. And yeah, like it's kind of cool going right after work if I can do the cycle. Because, you know, cycle, you get to solidify a spot so you don't have to wait for anything. And then you can go ahead and get into your routine. But because it's cool that I have like my whole night left still. So I really like that. But we all know that like nothing's going to stick with me. Like things change and it's fine. So today cycle class was extremely fun. Y'all know I was like really adamant about making sure that I got me a slot. This was a new teacher that I experienced today because I don't think I ever gone on a Monday before because I would always miss the time. The teacher was absolutely amazing, but I didn't like the class as much just simply because I didn't like the music choice. But it was still an amazing workout. I think I burned like 450 calories, which was right on par with the amount of time that we had in there. But like I said, the teacher was absolutely amazing. I love it. It's just I didn't like her style of music, so it made it not as fun for me. But it was cool because it was my first time being on live while I was doing the cycle class, and I haven't gone on live in so long, so that was so much fun. So I enjoyed that with all of my heart. So yeah, and then it was so funny because I wasn't expecting Trey to be there today because she didn't wake up. She said that she was napping when it was time to get a slot. And I wasn't expecting her to be there today, but when we were wrapping up cycling class, I look out the window and she's right there waiting for me. It was so cute because I was like, not you sitting up here waiting for me and me getting excited like the mama picking up her kids from daycare. I was so excited to see her because I was like, oh yeah, we about to work out. So yeah, we did leg day today and we did the same leg day that killed me last time. Why would you come? we did the same leg day that killed me last time. So we started with RDLs. And so the reps that we do 12, 8, 6, 6 with like dang near everything that we do. So we started with RDLs, and then we went into some cable kickbacks, and then we went into some hamstring curls. Um, and then after that, we were like, you know what? We should call it short. I mean, if I'm to be honest, I wasn't the one that wanted to call it short. She was like, if I'm to be honest, I ain't drank no water today. And I was just kind of like, I don't know if I want to care about that, because the same way I'd be like, you was big and bad enough to eat them chicken nuggets. Oh yeah, because I had a 20-piece nugget with a large fry today. I was like, you was big and bad enough to eat them nuggets. You big and bad enough to finish out this session. But one thing that I'm going to have to like, y'all know, it's like it's a daily fight for me. But I really be having to think about like the way that I work out. It's honestly not safe. And I wonder if that's the book that I have back here. I remember I read a book a while ago, and it was basically talking about like how you can put the wrong gas in a car and how it breaks down. It's like, why in the world would I be pushing my body the way that I do, knowing dang well I'm not putting the correct gas in it? Like, that is actually harmful to my body. But we don't think of it like that. I'm just thinking like, at least I'm doing something. But in reality, I'm probably actually hurting myself. And that sucks, because I love being at the gym. So it's like, Kenzie, if you love being there, babe, you're going to have to fuel yourself properly, okay? Ugh. Anyway, she was like, I ain't drink no water. I think it's best I go home, because she was experiencing like cramps and stuff in her quads. And I was like, yeah, if I'm to be honest, I really haven't drank water either. All I've had is nuggets and french fries and Dr. Pepper. And she was like, baby, go home. Like, and I was like, no, I'll go home after I do some squats. She said, baby, go home. And I was like, okay, like, she's the one that works with a coach and stuff. Like, I should be listening to her or whatever. But it was like the best workout. I had an amazing time, especially because I didn't have the best weekend. Nothing happened. I'm just so battling with the feelings of being excited and being scared at the same time about all of this change that's about to take place on Friday, where it's just really effing with my emotions. And if I'm to be honest, the fact that I haven't been smoking, and the fact that like I haven't been getting high, and I've just had to sit here and feel it, it's just heavy. And it's just heavy. That's the only word that I can think of. It is just heavy. But I'm okay. It's just a lot. But anyway, I'm at Walmart, and I really don't want to come here, but I really just need one thing. I just need one thing, because I got a rotisserie chicken from Sam's this weekend. And oh, that rotisserie chicken's going to be so good. We're eating healthy tonight, period. With that rotisserie chicken, I was like, I want my rice. And the rice that I want is this lime and cilantro rice. It's going to go so good with that. Like, I'll do like a bed of rice and put some chicken on top with some hot sauce, baby. That is so freaking good. And I'm just really like, I know y'all really be tired of hearing me talk about it. And I understand. I'd be tired of hearing me talk about getting myself together too. Just know that one day I'm actually going to do it. And you're just so happen to be here watching me vent about everything. Like, this is normal. I feel like there'd be a lot of people, because I would watch like people's comments and other people's videos when they're like, you're a disappointment and all these things. And I'm like, baby, I don't see you. I don't see you putting your life out online to be criticized. I don't see you doing none of that. So who are you, and how dare you to sit up here and criticize and comment about anybody that chose to be transparent and showcase their struggles? So until you do that same thing, I'm gonna need you to, yeah, zip it. But anywho, I'm gonna talk to you guys tomorrow. I might come back on camera and show you guys my food. But yeah, we have drinks at home. I think I might need some deodorant. Okay. We might get some deodorant. And that was another bad thing, y'all. Like, man, I have a problem. Like, we all know, like, thick thigh problems, like when you be getting the holes in the middle of the thighs or whatever the heck. I don't be wanting to throw my leggings away just because I have them holes, but then I be mad when I'm at the gym, and I think I need to mark them somehow, because like I'll wear these leggings on arm day because, you know, you're not spreading your legs or nothing. But on leg day, baby, we can't wear these. I'm going to have to mark these leggings with like some type of marker or something, because baby, they're still great quality leggings. I don't want to throw them away. Anyway, let's go to Walmart. Y'all, that was literally like 10 minutes. I spent $13. And it's so funny because, I mean, of course, I went in and I got way more than I should have, but like I only spent $13. I'm not sad about it. So like I've really been like struggling with like having a sweet tooth or whatever. And I don't want to be eating like cookies and cinnamon rolls and stuff like that. So I still want to find something low calorie. And I always think about like what was working when I was doing well. And what was working when I was doing well is I was eating popsicles for like my dessert. Ugh. Because popsicles, you know, if you pick the right ones, can be very low in calorie. And so what I ended up getting, I didn't get popsicles, but it's so funny because I didn't know they had stuff for dogs too. And I'm like, I can't get me something and not my babies. What kind of mother would I be? And so I got this Italian ice. It's lemon and strawberry. Oh, I'm going. So yeah, I got this Italian ice. It's lemon and strawberry. I'm super excited about it. It's only 100 calories per cup. And I was like I said, I can't get meat cups and not my baby's cups because what kind of mother am I for real? They had these Frosty Pop cups for dogs and they're vanilla. And I'm so excited to see how they like these. And then outside of that, I did get what I was going for. And it was funny because the way I was about to get an attitude because I saw all the other, can I talk? I saw all of the other ices but the one that I wanted, but it was just way in the back because it was about to be sold out. But it's this cilantro and lime rice. So freaking good. And so when I make it, I'll show you. But I'll just add some chicken bouillon seasoning into it and I'll add some more cilantro. It is so yummy, y'all. I'm obsessed. And so I'm so excited to eat that tonight and then have me a little lemon strawberry ice cup for dessert. It's going to be so good. And even though I had my 20 nuggets in my large fry for lunch, this is what it looks like to be like, hey, just because you had a bad lunch doesn't mean you have to have a bad dinner. And this is kind of also the times where it's like learn to give yourself credit when credit is due, because like the old Mackenzie used to be like, girl, you already messed up lunch, you might as well just say F the day. But that's not true. We're just a work in progress and we're just trying to figure this thing out. So I'm excited to go home and take a shower and eat this meal. I'm also excited to move so I can really start meal prepping again. In all honesty, like I can meal prep now, but I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna lie and say like I have excuses right now. I don't want to do anything until I move because it's like I told my auntie, it's like y'all know senioritis when it's like you're about to graduate, so you just don't want to do anything. You just get extremely lazy. I feel like I have moving-itis or something. Like I don't want to do anything. I don't want to cook because I don't want to clean anything because I want to put everything in boxes and not worry about anything. I just don't want to do anything else in that house. I just want to move and get settled and get my life back to normal. And it sucks because like even tonight, like it's just going to be rough up until Friday. And this is not me complaining. It's just like really the reality of what's going on right now. It's going to be rough up until Friday because all my furniture is gone. So I'm like laying on the floor. And oh my God, I was so upset this morning. So laying on the floor, like my mattress. Okay, so I have my air mattress in the living room. That's not very comfortable. It's not very comfortable. So like I tried to stay in there and then I was like, I can't sleep on this air mattress. It's not comfy for me. And so I went to my room where my mattress is there, but it's just on the floor. Y'all, I woke up this morning, there was a whole spider next to my plug, next to my mattress, but it was all crumbled up. I don't like spiders, okay? It was all crumbled up like it was dead, right? So I went and got something to pick it up. That thing started moving and scallywagging all over the floor. The thing was alive. And I was like, that could have bit me, bit my babies. Oh, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. Anyway, I'll see y'all later. Okay, y'all. So I know I look crazy. I just got out the shower. But anyway, I want to show y'all my food. The presentation isn't 1,000%, but it don't matter. And it's things like this because this is bomb. And I'm like, Kenzie, when I be eating bomb food, I'm like, why don't you do this all the time? I don't know. But anyway, this is definitely something I could easily meal prep. Literally all this is rice and chicken. This what it look like. This is what it looked like. It doesn't look appealing at all, but it is good. Chicken and rice. And I'm like, Kenzie, why can't you do that all the time? And this ain't the bland like chicken breast and rice. No, this is lime and cilantro rice with some bomb seasoning and some bomb seasoned chicken. I need to get it together. I promise y'all. I'm not going to let y'all down. I'm not going to let y'all down. Morning, Bookies. It is Wednesday. It is 7:26 in the morning. And I'm on my way to work. We were going to go and stop by Starbucks because for some reason I'm just really craving their bacon egg sandwich. That sounds super good. So that's exactly what I'm going to get. And then I'll just probably run next door to get some hash browns.
Well, while I was on my way to work, I was like, this is the perfect time to talk to my bookies because I think this is going to be the last day I vlog for out of this week because I move on Friday. It is Wednesday. I move on Friday, which means dang near we're 1 day away. Of course, like after today. And I was like, let me talk to y'all about how I'm feeling because I feel like I've talked about it, but I haven't talked about it for real. And honestly, there's like a whole testimony that comes with this house. But the thing is, I'm not a good storyteller. So I don't know how to like tell y'all this story of how I got this house or like how it came to be because I'm not a good storyteller. Like I need to sit down with some notes and bullet points to follow all the things. But long story short, God led me to this house. I was not looking for this house. This house was never anything that I was seeking out. It literally just happened. I signed the lease for this house in February. That's crazy. March, April. I signed this lease in February, so yes, it has felt like a freaking long time coming. And it is finally time, and I am so excited. But with that excitement, I'm also so very nervous and so very scared. But I know that the Lord didn't give me fear, so I know that that's the devil trying to come and steal my joy. So it's just something that I have to actively cast down every single day because I'm like, no, this is a beautiful moment. And I also think that since my furniture has been gone like week after week, my couch has been taken, my bed set has been taken, my TV stand has been taken. I feel like it's given me time to grieve properly, if that makes sense. And it's so funny talking about grieve properly. Like, girl, relax. Listen, people be like, you are doing the most. There's not many people that I know at my age that have been somewhere on their own for 6 years, okay? A lot of people my age, they go from apartment to apartment, maybe spend 1 to 2 years tops, and they're on to the next one. That was never my story. I literally, y'all, if y'all see me looking crazy or stuff, it is storming here, and I just don't want to wreck, and I'm just, my eyes is on a swivel. Um, but anyway, I feel like a lot of people my age, they don't experience being at an apartment for 6 years. They literally 1 to 2 years tops and they are out and they're on to the next. So I don't think people are really understanding why it's so hard for me to let this season of my life go. Because it's like, as excited as I am to leave, I'm just as scared to go. Because who would have known that there would have been a process for real when it comes to grieving that old life you once had? Not even that my old life was anything like just crazy fun or anything, but it's the fact that it was my comfort zone. I know what to expect. I'm used to being here. And it's wild because I'm like, this is why people don't like change for real. Because at the end of the day, at least I'm comfortable here. At least I know what to expect. At least I know the routine. I know what the freak is going on. But no, change means that you have to be okay with not knowing. You have to be okay with the unknown. And that part is scary. And it is so funny, and I'm so thankful to have had the friends that I had in this season. I say that like I had all these friends. It was really Chelsea. So Chelsea, if you're watching this, I love you, girl. It was really Chelsea because when all of that was happening, because y'all, it literally happened the week that I was fasting in February. All of this happened. Like when I tell you this apartment or moving into this house happened the week I was fasting, it was so insane. And at the end of it, at the end of that weekend, I ended up signing my lease, and I was like, Chelsea, this is a lot. I feel crazy. I feel like I rushed into this. I feel like I was literally, my mind was spinning. Who would have known I would have been signing a lease in February? That's freaking unheard of, in my opinion. On a house? Stop playing. Anyway, see, I'm not gonna, Mackenzie, move on. Anyway, it was really good having friends like Chelsea because she was able to basically point out all of the God moments. And she was like, no, baby, you need to write this down because you're tripping. I get where you're coming from. I get why you're scared, but you need to write this down because you're tripping. And so I do think that once I'm in the house, maybe I'll write some notes and like actually try my best to tell the story of what happened. And y'all just going to have to bear with me because when I tell y'all, I've never been good at storytelling. I will jump back and forth, and those that get it, and those that don't, because I can only do so much. But with all of the furniture being gone, it's allowed me to grieve. I couldn't imagine, like, if all of that happened the same day, like I'm moving and they're coming to get my furniture that same day, I think I would have been a wreck. And so I think it was a really good idea for me to slowly start getting the stuff out because it made it more real that this is a whole new life. I sold my couch to my friend and she made an Instagram video yesterday. And I saw the couch in the background. I was like, my couch. So yeah, it's storming right now, and I just pray to the heavens that it's not storming like this on Friday because I literally said that was like one of my biggest fears because literally 2 years ago when I moved next door to a bigger apartment, uh, mind you, so I moved. I was 4 years in a one bed and then did 2 years in a two bed. Literally moved next door. But when I moved into my two bed, it was storming that day I got my keys. And that was just so horrible because, bro, boxes falling apart, things falling out. Y'all, if y'all like, we got some girl talk here, but it is what it is. Y'all know we gonna keep it real. I was so embarrassed. So there was these dudes that was helping me move, right? Beautiful men helping me move. And I don't know, first of all, it was because it was raining and the box fell apart. This ain't got nothing to do with me. Ain't got nothing to do with me. He came and gave me something in this bag and was like, hey, he knew what it was. I don't know why he was even playing. Why you even playing with me? Give me my stuff and leave me alone. He was like, I don't know what this is, but something in here is jumping and vibrating. Here you go. Why are you playing with me? Why are you playing with me? And me and my auntie just sat there. We literally just sat there and she said, and she was like, Kenzie, now you know you need to put that in a box. It wasn't a box, but she meant like an actual like case kind of thing. Man, if you don't leave me alone and give me my stuff. Anyway, just so y'all know, that is no longer. I ended up throwing that toy away. Oh, a long time ago because if I'm to be honest, wow, I didn't know this conversation was going to go here, but y'all know we talk about everything anyway. So basically, I ended up throwing that toy away because the things I was doing when using that toy, it just wasn't anybody that I wanted to be. And so I was like, this toy got to go, and I got to pray this porn addiction up off of me. Because I told you guys, that's not a secret. I have a whole video talking about when I was addicted to porn. And that's always been like an on and off thing for my life. Right now, it's an off thing, so I'm so happy. Knock on something. I don't have wood to knock on. But I was just like, that's just not somebody that I want to be that watches porn every night and plays with this toy. And again, I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, but that really just clutters your mind. It really clutters your mind, man. And I don't think people really think about that a lot. They think that just because they're not having sex with another person, that they're okay. That's none of my business, though. I'm not judging nobody. I just know that for me, it clutters my mind, and it's not good for me because I'm constantly waiting for my next. I'm constantly waiting. When do I get off? All right, that thing better be charged. You know what I mean? And I don't want to live like that. I don't want to live like that. But yeah, I'm going to. I don't know. Y'all let me know if I should vlog. I'm going to vlog my move-in process. Honestly, it's like I want a break from vlogging, but it's like I also want all of these memories on camera, so I'm so conflicted of what to do. Yeah. There was just so many lessons learned in that house. And it's crazy because I'm like, Lord, this is something scary to ask for sure because, again, at least I know what I'm used to dealing with, right? I was like, Lord, when I get to this new house, please give me new problems. Like, I don't want to go into this house dealing with the same problems that had me bound while I was in these apartments. Meaning, like, the men that I was dealing with. Again, you will never hear me say anything bad about my ex. That was my good ex. Y'all know I always say there's a good ex and there's a toxic, leave me the F alone ex, right? Um, y'all will never hear me say nothing bad about him. But outside of that, it's just like all of the stuff that was just like heartbreaking and the bad patterns and the toxic, everything that I was doing, Father God, like leave that there. Leave that there, bury it, burn it. Let me move into this house with new problems and a fresh slate because I don't want to deal with none of them things, none of them people anymore. I'm trying to find my man. But it is funny though. Not me actually talking about it. But the good ex, long story short, he basically told me that he's talking to somebody right now. Y'all, the way that just like hurt my feelings and my little heart. But it's like, why, man? It's life. I'm just like, it's life. So it's just a new season. He's moving on. My toxic ex needs to leave me the F alone. And I'm just free and I'm just out here. I'm just free and I'm just out here vibing. I have been going to the gym after work a lot lately, and that's where the men's be out. So I was like, Lord, are you trying to say something? Because stop playing with me. Before I go, I was like, I can at least tell y'all the game plan. I ain't told y'all nothing for real about what's going to happen on Friday. First of all, I've been telling everybody this. I feel like I'm going to be feeling like I'm living in an Airbnb for like the first 2 weeks because everything is crazy. Like, to not have any of my old furniture is mind blowing. It is literally mind blowing. Like, I'm getting everything new. Everything new. My bed is new. My couch is new. My dishes are new. Every freaking thing is new. I'm like, that's gonna take some getting used to, but it's crazy that that's about to be my life. So I'm so excited. So I did so many adulting things. So basically on Friday, I'm gonna get my keys at 8:30. I have AT&T pulling up bright and early to do my internet stuff because I was like, one thing about it, I want my internet to make sure I can watch some Netflix and play some music and do what I need to do and have my TV, okay? Period. That's all I need. That's all I want. Hold on.
Morning, what can I get for you?
Hi, can I just have a double smoked bacon cheddar and egg sandwich?
All right, the bill for you,
Yeah, that's all.
$6.25.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Period. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so that's all that I need for real. And so I scheduled for AT&T to come out to do the internet. I scheduled for the dude to come and mount my TV around 1 o'clock because I really want to be a minimalist in this place. Like, I don't want no TV stands. I don't want no extra nothings. Like, I don't want nothing on this floor. I don't want anything. So I have the TV dude coming to mount my TV. I bought this floating shelf so I can put under the TV just to have a little something where I can sit stuff on. And it's so funny because my binge eaters, y'all know about this, but all these years when I've been in my apartment, I've had this little living room table, and part of me is going to miss having a living room table because that's the table that I would eat on and stuff. But then also, y'all know that they say if you're a binge eater or you struggle with controlling your portions and things like that, not to mindlessly eat in front of a TV. I think that's the biggest thing that's going to help me with because I'm not getting another living room table. And it's like, I'm going to miss it. But the only thing that living room table did for me is allowed me to binge eat because that table would be full of food. Like, that's the only thing that table was used for, is being full of food. So I'm going to have to eat on the counter. And I feel like that is going to be so life-changing for me because I have a bright couch now. This ain't a black leather couch where I can easily just, wipe some off. No, I can't do that. This couch is freaking tan and it's not leather. So if I drop something on it because I want to binge eat, I'm going to be upset. So baby, we're eating at the counter. I'm not mindlessly eating at the counter because I want to sit down and get comfortable and watch my TV. So anyway, I think that's funny. So he's coming to mount my TV and everything. I'm going to spray that house down and the walls and everything with pesticides because one thing about it is I don't do bugs. That is my biggest fear being in that place, is that I've never lived on the first floor. Why are all these white cars? And why am I the only black car in this row? That's scary. Y'all, I kid you not. There are 5 white cars behind me and a white car in front of me, and I'm the only black car here. I'm scared. Get me out. Get me out immediately. So yeah, one thing I'm scared about is like living on the first floor because like bugs just be crazy because they're right there. I've always been on the 3rd floor, so I'm kind of scared about it. Hello. There you go. I'm scared about that, but thank you. Thank you. I'm super scared about that because one thing about me is your girl don't do bugs. So I'm gonna have to make sure my little Swiffer vacuum thing is up and ready to go because that's what I do to the bugs. I don't like stepping on bugs because I don't like to hear those crunches. And so like if I see bugs, I vacuum them up with the Swiffer vac, and they can stay in there and think about why they had the nerve and the audacity to come up in my home, come up in my house. That's what they're going to be able to do. And so that's exactly what gets done. I swift them up in there, and then I look at them in that little container, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know why you thought it was okay to come in my house, but you now know that I'm not the one because I'm not letting you out. Why? Why? Explain to me why. So, I shouldn't have came right here. This was not a good idea. So yeah. Especially too having a backyard. It's so funny because I think I probably talked about this a little bit in my vlog. I went ahead and went to the vet and got my dog her allergy shot. And then I went and got them their flea and tick medicine. And they have a grooming appointment today to go get their hair done. Because I'm like, I'm gonna be such a great mom one day. That's all that I know. And my ex did tell me, he was like, I know you're gonna be a great mom because of the way that you treat your dog. And I was like, you know what? I'm actually so agreeing with you right now because what good mom do you know? Hold on.
Can I get started for you today?
Hi, can I just have 2 hash browns?
2 hash browns, is that all?
Yeah,
First for no cream.
thank you. Because, you know, like the really good moms, they be like, if I'm getting my hair done, my babies need their hair did. Well, the thing about it is, I'm not getting my hair done. But the thing is, I know that whenever I'm going into a new season in a new space, I'll be wanting to look good and feel good. Because, you know, if you look good, you feel good. And I already know my baby's anxiety is going to be high with all of that stuff going on. So the last thing I want them to be going through is anxiety is high and they feel hot and gross because they have all this hair. No, they're going to be feeling like cute little princesses with slight anxiety. I might give them a little Benadryl. But yeah, I'm such a good dog mom. I'm like, y'all are all set and y'all don't even know what I'm preparing y'all for. Y'all getting y'all's hair done. Y'all already got the flea and tick stuff inside of you. You already got your allergy medicine inside of you. One thing about it is you can never tell me I'm not a good dog mama. You can never. Anyway, I'm really just talking on here. So those that really be watching these videos where I'll just be talking, I really F with y'all. I really do. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys on move-in day on Friday. I'm so excited. There you go. Yeah. Thank you. You too. So I will say I'm more excited than I am nervous. I would say I'm 80% excited and 20% scared. But at this point, there's no going back. There's nothing I can do. I was joking. I was telling Chelsea, I was like, how funny would it be? All that furniture I sold. I'm like, bring it back. Bring it back immediately. Thank you. Can I have 2 strawberry jellies? Yeah. Thank you. One more. Thank you. I was like, how funny would it be if I literally was like, yeah, I changed my mind on all of this. All of y'all bring me my stuff back. And I'm like, that's not how that works. So it's really like one of those moments where, baby, you just gonna have to jump. You are just gonna have to jump and trust that God got it. And trust that God led you here. So that means God's gonna take care of you and everything is gonna be okay. Yeah. Anyway, so that's how I feel about the move. I'll see y'all later. Bye.
Drop it in the water, let the daughter find an image with the rest. She'll be learning how to breathe, spinning through identity, reveal another pretty little scheme. Save her mind, hold her hand, and don't believe a lie. You understand me. Walk her down the valley, pack a piece of heaven for the bottoms of her feet. Teach her how to jump and how to stretch when she reach, like the angels do, and you gon' make it through now. Tell about the healer, greater is the one within and call him as the leader. Teach her how to hold a pretty hand up to the sky, and never wait upon the giver, he'll deliver like a dealer. To take her higher, higher. Fly out the valley and the fire. Take her higher, higher. Fly up out the valley and the fire. Train her feet for running. Show her every door and how the windows let the sun in. Copy out the key and tell her this is for becoming. Even in the fever, baby, cry and get to running. And tell her that you better get your bootstraps up. You're with the army, ready when the truth act up. Nothing can harm me. Yelling from the roof, I touch, put up a guard and count to 10. Lion's den, speaking with the higher pen. Can't be touched by fire then. Fast forward to the grown things now. I'm working on them soul things now. Forgiving all your old ways, but it's harder on the cold days. Cold days. Never been a product of a flawless environment. Never acted like I'm higher than you. And I still pray, dear God, won't you send me a break? Cause I need to get away, yeah. Dear God, won't you send me a break? Cause I need to get away, yeah. Cause I would rather be